In this short video, without complete detail, I just want to outline why I say Christianity is based in fear. When I talk to people about that or have conversations with people elsewhere, if that ever comes up in conversation, that's a very confusing thing to the Christians. What do you mean it's not based in fear? It is actually a very love, and there's all kinds of things to look forward to. It takes people away from fear. And I'm going to say that that's the way the human psyche works. But if you step back out of it and you look at it from a distance, not as a participant in it that's feeling good in it, and if you look at it from the outside, what you realize as you approach it, if you remember, the first thing you hear is, if you don't believe in God, what's going to happen is that God that you don't believe in has already declared that because of a sin that happened long ago that you had nothing to do with, that you will forever be damned to suffer an eternity in painful anguish and hell for not believing in that very same God. And if you don't think that's fear-based, I don't know what to tell you. That is, come over here for our love. Be a part of this. Join our group, or you will die forever and suffer. Yeah, think about it. So, okay, I don't want to pick on anybody, but when I tell people in conversation that that's what I'm referring to right there. You take away the belief, and all of a sudden, what do Christians tell you? You're going to go to hell and die. Yeah, just wait till you die. You're going to go to hell. They're letting you know right there. They're afraid of that. It's fear-based. Just think about it. However, those who know me know that I have located a healing template throughout antiquity, and that the template was used it's easy to see it from Lao Tzu, from the Tao Te Ching, from China, from Buddha in the Dhammapada, from Tibet, Buddhism, and from Jesus' teachings as well. These were all masters. They were not Taoists, Buddhists, or Christians. They were masters of something different. The material is written in such a way to carry it outward. I'm a fan of Jesus. I'm not a fan of Christianity who says join the church or you're going to go forever and live in hell. Jesus doesn't teach that. To me, nested in all of these teachings are very highly personal interactive steps once we interpret them in the same way. Jesus tells us to make the two into one and to enter the narrow gate. That means when we interpret that, to grab the material and turn inward into our minds. We are going to see that all over. Jesus is no different than Rumi. Been knocking on the door, standing at the lip of insanity, wanting to know reasons, trying to get out. The door opens. I've been knocking from the inside. We have to use the material interpreted in such a way that it's a self-healing step. Jesus is no different in that way. Buddha has a story, or there's a story about Buddha, rather, that when he first is starting on his path to enlightenment, before he's there, he's learning from various masters. He learns everything they have and then has to leave them because they don't have enlightenment for him. He learns everything they have, and that's exactly the process that we're seeing right here. Those are nested in the stories. If we're listening to other people and following other people, we haven't turned inward with it. If you're following the church and following the doctrine of the church, that's not turning inward with it. Once we turn inward with it, all of that other stuff goes away and it becomes personal. And it becomes, Jesus material is viable. All right. Love one another. See you in the next video.